Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel. And welcome back to the Los Angeles Angels rebuild here on MLB The Show 25. The last couple episodes of this series have been amazing. We won the World Series in this past postseason. And I couldn't have done it without the help of the GOAT, Mike Trout, who was a very, very big contributor on that World Series team, which is what I wanted to do. My main goal for this series when I started up the Angels was to win a World Series before Mike Trout retires so that he actually is considered one of the greatest of all time. Because that's one of the biggest knocks on Mike Trout, other than his health, is he's such a good player. He's one of the best of our generation, but he doesn't have the postseason success. He played in real life, he's played in one playoff series. It was a 3-game wild card, or maybe a 1-game wild card, whatever it was. He didn't win a single game. And he might have got one hit, I don't remember. It was back in like 2011 or something, or not 2011, maybe 2015, 2014, something like that. So it wasn't good. And that's all the success that's all the playoff experience he's got. Until this series, because we have not only won the World Series, but we made the ALDS in last year's season. But we win the World Series in year 3. So now Mike Trout, before he goes and significantly regresses even further, can add a World Series ring to his expansive trophy cabinet. I mean, he's got Rookie of the Year. He's got MVPs. He's got All-Star Game MVPs. He's got appearances, Silver Sluggers, Hank Aaron's, and now a World Series ring to add to it. I really wanted to win a World Series before he regresses to the point where he's not a contributor on this team anymore. And I didn't really want to win one a couple years down the road when he's like a 60-something overall. He's on the bench just because he's Mike Trout. I wanted him to be a significant part of the team. He was, and now we can kind of just let him ride off into the sunset. But I am going to keep him as the starter for this season, depending on how he plays. If we get like halfway through and he's not hitting very well and he's got like an under 200 average or something like that, then obviously we'll replace him. In the offseason, though, the episode just previously, we brought in Bryce Miller to the team. He's now a new starting pitcher along with Luis Gil because Mackenzie Gore blows big chunks, and I could not handle him on my team anymore, so we sent him away. We got Bryce Miller. We also have Jared Jones, which is not a guy that I expected to get head into that offseason, but he's on the team now. So, awesome. We also have the defending Cy Young Award winner, Tanner Bibee, or Bibee. I think I'm going to call him Bibee because I've heard other people pronounce it Bibee, so I'm going to go with Bibee. I don't know if that's true or not, if that's how he pronounces it, but we will go with that. He's the defending Cy Young winner. He had a killer season last year as he won the Cy Young, and I'm hoping he can continue to have a good season. And we brought in a kind of a wild card, Luis Castillo, 35 years old. Didn't have a great year last year. He was kind of on the cheap. That's why we got him. We'll see how he does. We will see how he does. I don't really even have any high expectations for him. I don't really have any expectations at all. If he overperforms, it's a W. If he doesn't, it's not really too much to move him. It's $16 million. We could probably get something pretty good for him. So it's not any bad. It's basically win-win. If he does well, it's a W. If he doesn't do well, we can move him for something else. So that's our starting rotation for year 4, right? Yeah, year 4. They want us to have Caden Dan up here, and the only reason he's up here is because he has 3 out of 3 minor league options used. So Caden Dan is going to have to be up here, which kind of sucks because I don't think he's ready yet, but maybe he's the replacement for Luis Castillo if Castillo doesn't play very well. Who knows? We have Rogers, we have Brisk, Brees, I don't know how to say his name, Rasmussen, Uceda, Kurt Green, Ben Joyce, and Ryan Helsley as our bullpen. And then the lineup you saw recently, or just earlier, it is Oneil Cruz, Luis Anifo, who we extended in the offseason, gave him a 4-year, $15 million contract, so hopefully he performs. Or $14 million per year, I should say. Rafael Devers is back. Big Christmas is DHing. James Wood, hopefully he doesn't get hurt this year. He's missed a lot of games last year, but he played really well in the postseason, so I'm happy about that. But in the games that he did play, he killed it. He played 60 games, had 15 home runs, and hit 327. So just think about if that would have been a full season, how good of a season he could have been MVP. Maybe the most important new addition is the former first-round pick, our first ever draft pick in this series, the catcher Ailey Perez. He had a season in AAA, and now he's had 2 seasons in AAA, I think, and now he is finally ready to be a big league member of this roster. He is a really good hitting catcher. I mean, look at these numbers. He's got great contact, great power for a young 20-year-old, 6'3", 219. I'm excited. And he's going to play right away at first base because Logan O'Hoppe is here at catcher. And I can't really justify moving on from Logan O'Hoppe when he's playing so well. He had a really good season last year. He had a good season the year before. So I can't really justify moving on from him to give us Ailey Perez. That's why John Kenzie's playing DH. And Shawno kind of got moved to the bench. So I feel bad for Shawno because he's only 26. And he had a fine season last year. But, I mean, Ailey Perez is the future. Then we got Mike Trout and we got Zach Neto. So the team is very similar. We also brought in Salvador Perez to be just a body on the bench in case he needs to be a catcher backup. But we also have Perez to be a catcher backup, so we have some flexibility. Hopefully the injuries don't get us. That is what our roster looks like headed into year number 4. Opening day against Shane Baz and the Tampa Bay Rays. Can we start the season hot? What we're going to do is we're going to jump in to get the opening day festivities, the opening day animations, and then we will quick manage the game. But Luis Hill is on the mound, our new ace. He kind of became the ace during the postseason. Hopefully we can trust these guys. Unlike last year, I don't know how we won that World Series with the guys we played cardiac baseball the entire postseason run. It was crazy. Make sure you go back. It was one of my most fun stretch of videos I've ever made on this channel because of just the absolute drama in each video. So make sure you go back and watch it if you haven't seen the postseason videos. But Luis Hill will be the ace for this season, at least for right now. This is what the lineup is going to look like, the 1 through 9, and hopefully we can get the job done. So let's go see that opening day animation, and then we will quick manage this game.
Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Xiaomi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Los Angeles Angels with lofty expectations this season, and why not? They're the defending World Series champs. Singy, it's become so hard in today's game to go back-to-back as champions. Why do you think that is?
Look, I think it's because of the competition level and the parity that we're seeing in baseball. But yeah, you're right. It is very rare. The Yankees won 3 years in a row from 1998 to 2000. But over the next 20 seasons, nobody else was able to repeat. I think there's less of an imbalance at the top, and teams can compete by combining good internal development with smart, well-timed moves to bring in help from the outside. And once you hit the postseason, anything's possible.
And now,
opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this.
Los Angeles Angels.
So just about set now, and towing the slab in this one, Luis Hill. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start opening day. Okay, hopefully we can rely on Luis Hill. It's not looking good already. Sack, fly, RBI, bases are loaded. Okay, he only has 1 run. That's not a good start. Rafael Devers with a solo shot ties it. First run of the season, but Josh Lowe with a 2-run homer off Luis Hill. Why does Luis Hill simulate so bad in quick manage? Why is he so bad? Single to Taylor. There we go. Heel gets out of it. It's 3-1 a Rays on opening day. Single scores a run. It's 4-1. This is not ideal from our opening day starter, I will say. But maybe he can get out of it. Our rookie, Iley Perez, in his debut is 0 for 2. Triple from Trout, scores a run. Maybe Trout still got a little bit of production. And we tie the game on a 2-run homer by O'Neal Cruz. So we're getting to Shane Baz as much as they're getting to Luis Heel. We might have to pull him. I think yeah, I'm going to pull him after this inning. They pulled their pitcher. Shane Baz gets pulled. And he instantly, the new relief pitcher, he has an infinite ERA now because Big Christmas smacks him with a solo shot. And Iley Perez, first career base hit for him. Good for him. Save that baseball. Sack fly RBI at 6-4. Heel is going to come out. He kind of had a rocky start, but he's had a rocky career here in Los Angeles, that's for sure. Xavier Isaac hits a home run off of Drew Rasmussen, which is kind of scary because Drew Rasmussen was one of our best relief pitchers this entire series so far. Sack fly RBI. Big Christmas kind of performing. Are the bases loaded? The bases are loaded for Mike Trout. He can't do anything. Come on, Mike. What are we doing here? Speaking of one of our best pitchers, Orion Kerkering. We really relied on him heavy in the postseason, and he delivered. He really did. And I'm going to let him go to the top of the ninth, and actually we're going to be the pitcher for the top of the ninth. Or maybe we should we let Ryan Helsley get the job done here? We'll warm him up. And how do I call a mound visit? I don't remember how to call a mound visit. This is bad. It should tell me, right? Wait, bullpen? I don't know. Oh, maybe we can't call a mound visit because we have to pitch to him? I don't know. We'll see what happens. I thought it told you how to do a mound visit. I don't remember. The way they change these controls, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. We'll probably just give Kerkering the save here. Not if he's pitching like that, though. That was a horrible located sinker. What are we doing here? Come on, Kerkering. There's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Carson Kelly goes down. That's one out for the good guys on opening day. It's James Outman on a 1-1 count. He sends that ball into the right field grass, but it's going to curve just foul into the stands. Saves us some damage. Ooh, the sweeper got a lot of the ground there. I did not think that was going to go so crazy. We have 7 top 100 prospects and the most in baseball, and we have a farm evaluation of $318.5 million in our farm system. Well, I guess I've done a good job of drafting and developing. I'm pretty good, aren't I? We are projected to win 95 games this year, which is pretty cool. Kerkering will, unfortunately, walk a player. And do we have a double play up our sleeve? Xavier Isaac has a home run in this game. He almost had a second one. That scared me a little bit. Cruz will come and grab it. I thought he just absolutely scorched that baseball. But it will be a pop fly for O'Neal Cruz. And Braden Taylor is the last hope for the Rays. He sends that deep to the outfield. James Wood. I jumped too early. It's a tie ball game. Wow. It said jump in the... Don't you supposed to jump in the green? I jumped too early, I guess. I probably could have robbed that. I jumped too early. I thought I did it right. I obviously didn't. Of all the people, it's Braden Taylor who hits the tying homer, 2-run homer. Well, that blows. We will go to the bottom of the ninth, hoping to win this game in walk-off fashion. Are we really just the cardiac team of dreams again for year 4? Is that what's going to happen? Rafael Devers starts the inning with an out, unfortunately. Here comes Big Christmas, who also has a home run in this game. Can he do it again? That'd be pretty sick if he could. Come on, Big Christmas. John Kenzie Noel. Not going to put that ball anywhere near the outfield, or near the stands. I thought it was going to jump off the bat. And now we have James Wood, who's 0 for 3 today. Would be a really good time for your first hit of the season, James. It's going to be his first hit of the season. It's going to be a blooper into right field. He will keep the inning alive. But is that enough to walk us off? We'll see what happens. Good job, James. It's Ailey Perez. We finally get to hit with the rookie. He's got 1 hit in his career so far. Ooh, good strike. Good strike. Come on, Ailey. I know you want to deliver. I know you want to be the hero. On opening day? Oh, I know he wants to be the hero so bad. Come on, Ailey. Come on, Eileen. Nope, it's not. Unless that carries. That got some carry to it. Ailey Perez. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ailey Perez is the hero. A walk-off 2-run shot to center field. Santa Maria. Oh, my God. He is the hero. The rookie in his first ever game as a starter. His debut. He is the hero. He's the chosen one. I thought that was just to be a routine fly to center field. It just kept going and going and going, and the boys win on opening day. Thanks to the rook, the young buck. Ailey Perez with his first career home run. Not only his first hit, but his first career home run, his first career walk-off. I mean, give him the Hall of Fame jacket or the Hall of Fame bust already. I mean, he's ready to go. What a start to the year for Mr. Ailey Perez. The Bees have 29 people on the roster. What is going on down in AAA? Why do you have so many people? I need to see this from the position-by-position screen. So, we've got ourselves 2 catchers, a lot of first base, and this is probably why. So, let's move one guy down to AA. We've got a lot. Kevin Biggio's playing AAA baseball for some reason. You need to go down to AAA. You're just a body. You can go down to... Yeah, you can go down to Class A. Why not? Robert McDowell. I think you're one of our draft picks from this past year. Richard Tuttle is playing AA baseball at 75 overall. I feel like you should be playing AAA baseball. I don't know. Maybe. We've got a lot of guys playing AA. We'll move you down to Class A. Kyron Paris. Wasn't he one of our draft? No, he's not one of our draft picks. He's a real guy. Connie Jones can go to Class A. Not even AAA. He can go to Class A. Do we want... Michael Jackson, I forgot about you. Do we want... Bobby Benedict? We traded for him. I remember you. Because he had a lot of power. We'll keep him at AA. Do we want Richard Tuttle to play AAA baseball this year? Probably not. I'm actually going to send you to Class A. You were just here for a body. I kind of want... Do I want Christian Moore? I want him in AA again. I don't think he's ready, unfortunately. So I'll move you up to AAA. I'm going to give Tuttle the opportunity. We're going to hope that he can deliver. And then, you know what? I'll move Biggio back up to AA just to even out the rosters. All right, so there we go. We moved everybody down. We fixed that. Helsley sustains an injury for forearm tightness. We do win the game, though. And now we have Ben Joyce in a tough spot. Can we save Ben Joyce? We'll try it. I still can't believe that Ailey Perez walked us off in the opening day game. That's crazy. Absolute craziness. I was kind of just like throwing that out as a narrative piece that he wanted to be the hero. He wanted to be the savior of the team. He wanted to be the guy that everybody mobbed at the home plate. And then he actually goes and does it. Craziness. Ben Joyce, grounder to Rengifo, 67 speed, and we save the inning. Good job, Ben. Wants the crowd to get hyped. Can we win the game, though? Yes, we can. The boys are cooking to open the season. The defending champs. Maybe it's not a fluke. Maybe it's not a fluke. Shawnell had a home run. James Wood had a home run. Jared Jones gets the win. Maybe it is not a fluke. We are 3-0. Helsley's back healthy. That's good. We lose the final game of the series, and it's Bybee who gets the loss. Tough. Castillo gets a loss. Luis Heel gets the win. Bryce Miller gets a win. And then Jared Jones lost that game? Yeah, Jared Jones lost that game. So we're 5-3 to start the year as we finish up the early part of the season with March. We go into the month of April with a loss to the Orioles. All right, maybe we're not as good as I thought. I do need to remember to fire some of these guys. We don't have that good of scouts, do we? But the problem with winning the World Series so early is that we are picking last. So we don't really care about scouting this year. I mean, I'm going to try my best. I might turn auto scouting on. I never tried that. Maybe auto scouting would be better. Actually, let me set scouting for this week just to get some people on there. But maybe auto scouting would be a little bit better. So let's just choose some random people. We could use some bats. We could really use some bats to draft. We've drafted some pretty decent pitching, but I want to find some people that can smack some home runs. I don't know if they have any of that this late into the thing. Okay, here's a first baseman with some decent contact, Sean Del Villar. Let me put him on the list. Actually, no. This first scout needs to be change prospect. This first scout needs to be a pitcher. Is there going to be any pitcher? Efrain Cosmo? Let's go for him. And then we'll scout the one dude. I forget what his name was. If I can find him here. Where is he at? Here he is. Sean DeViar. We'll scout him. This guy does decent with discovering new prospects. So we'll discover infielders in the Central. Sure, why not? But can I turn scouting? Oh, I can. Okay, so we'll turn that to auto, and we'll see what happens. Maybe that'll help us out. Maybe it'll scout more people for me instead of me just doing it. Because scouting at this point doesn't necessarily matter as much. With us winning the World Series, we're going to be picking 30. There's a nice little win streak. Okay, we win against Baltimore. Luis Castillo pitches well. Luis Heel has a win again. Bryce Miller wins again. And Jared Jones picks up a win. And now we have another jump-in situation. Top of the 10th, Oneil Cruz. Bases are loaded. The salami's on the table. Can we capitalize? Here is Oneil Cruz at Minute Maid. Yes, I know it's not Minute Maid anymore. It's still going to be Minute Maid to me. Tie ball game. Oneil Cruz just a little late on the timing. Just a little late on the timing. That's okay. Totally fine. No big deal. We'll get around on another one. Never mind, we won't. And 34 speed, Eiley Perez. I can't send this man home. I simply can't. So we will have one more out to try to capitalize on this bases loaded situation. They're going to pull their pitcher for the final out? Interesting. They're going to bring in Walter Pennington, who's pitched 7 innings so far. He's got rocked, 9 ERA. And it'll be Luis Rengifo, who had a pretty solid postseason. Pretty good World Series as well. And he's going to smack that baseball into center field. That'll score 2. And we will have a 2-run lead in the top of the 10th. You shouldn't have brought in Walter Pennington. He sucks. Rengifo delivers. It is 8-6 Angels. Come on, Rafael Devers. Smacks that into the dirt. It'll be fielded for the final out of the inning. But Rengifo delivers the 2 runs we needed to get this game on our side. And we hold on for the dub. That's what I'm talking about. Trout hit a home run in the game. Kerkering another win. All right, the boys are kind of cooking. The boys be cooking right now. We're 10-4. Pedro Neves, I don't know. We win another game. Rasmussen torn groin. Oh, that's brutal. We lose the final game of the series to the Astros, but a torn groin? Are you serious? Wow, that's tough. He's done for a good chunk of the year. And now that leaves us, Victor Gonzalez struggling. Estrella pitched really well. So Estrella's one of our draft picks. All right. But that leaves us with a hole in the bullpen, which means Bachman gets to come back up. Although, does he, what's his okay, he's got more options. Perfect. So Bachman's getting called up. I didn't really want to put Bachman down in the first place, but he's coming back up. Welcome back, Sam Bachman, to the bullpen. Man, losing Rasmussen hurts. Let's keep simulating, though. Pedro's back. We have an Ohapi situation. Bottom 8, down by 1 to the Mariners. Runners on the corners. Ohapi's at the plate. I gotta try. I'm not quite sure why we're simulating so well to start the year, but I'm not complaining about it. I'm happy. Happy we're simulating so well. And we need to keep simulating so well. Oh, Hoppy misses it, and he's angry. Throwing that bat to the dirt. Oh, Hoppy missed it. He knew he had something there, but he just sends that to a little can of corn to the outfield. And it'll be up to Nolan Schonel, who's hitting 375 on the year. I don't know if he's starting. Did the CPU switch him to start, or is he still off the bench? I don't know. He's starting this game. And he's hitting 375. Maybe he should be starting if he isn't. He might have to switch with John Kenzie. We'll see how John Kenzie's hitting. Schonel, how did I miss that? How did I miss that? I had good timing. I was a little early. I don't know how I didn't get around on that. It feels weird. Don't swing at that. That's easy to miss. That's easy to take. Come on, Nolan. Come on, Nolan. This pitcher, Jordan Romano, he's got low energy. His energy's out of the green. He's going to make a mistake, but, I mean, that was a mistake pitch. I just didn't hit it. That was the mistake pitch. Just missed it. And we will lose the game to the Mariners. That's a tough loss. We probably should have won that. That's right, Adley's in Seattle now. I forgot about that. Devers had a home run in the game, which is nice. Let's take a look at how the team is doing so far as we finish up this series with the Mariners. So we are 13-6. How's the lineup hitting? Cruz is not performing super well. Maybe we need to switch him out of the leadoff spot. Renifo's killing it. Devers is cold. Okay, I thought he had more home runs than that. John Kenzie's hitting really well. I don't think I can take Schonel out. Or take him out and put Schonel in. James Wood's not hitting amazingly. Eiley's cold right now. Oh, Hoppy's kind of struggling. Trout's having a fantastic start to the year. My God. He's ageless. And then Zach Neto's doing pretty okay. Do we take Cruz out of the leadoff spot? Maybe we put Zach Neto at the leadoff spot? Let's swap these two guys. We'll swap Cruz out of the leadoff spot for both righties and lefties. And maybe that'll help him out a little bit. Move him down to the bottom of the order. Eiley, I'm going to swap with Hoppy. Just give him a little bit extra buffer. John Kenzie's hitting really well. Schonel's doing okay. 2 home runs for Christian Campbell. Good for him. All right. So we are doing okay. Let's keep simulating here. We lose the series against the Giants, but we take a sweep against the Rangers. That's what I like to see. Bibee is sucking. The defending Cy Young winner is trash. What are we doing, Tanner? Jared Jones is pitching really well. Bryce Miller's pitching really well. Luis Gil's pitching fine. And then Castillo's pitching really well. But these two are dominating. I don't know why Bibee's sucking so much. You'd think the defending Cy Young winner would be able to pitch. Bottom 9, we get the win. And we go on back-to-back sweeps. Here's the win streak. 20-8 season so far for the boys. We are cruising for a bruising. We lose the first game to the Rangers, but we take the next... Ooh, lat muscle strain. We take the next 2, then we lose. So we split 2-2 against the Rangers. Miller took a loss on that one, unfortunately. And we will lose to the Astros 2-1. All right. So we enter the month of May. We've entered the month of May. 23-12. Jack Dashwood struggled in Double-A as a relief pitcher. Mac, is that Countney? Would that be how that is? He's hitting 370. Rich Nivar doing okay. Brett Carey's pitching pretty well. Victor Gonzalez pitching really well. That's what I'd like to see from some of our big-time boys. How is Yamazaki doing? He's doing fine. Garcia's pitching pretty well. What about Albert Myers? He's doing okay. I like to see that. Escalona, pitching fine. Thomas Gillian's our first-round pick from 2026. And he's doing okay. Caden Dan is not really doing that well. Eiley Perez, he's growing, which is nice. That's what you want to see. You want to see him develop that bat even more than it already is. He's got 4 home runs, hitting 239. We're pretty good right now. We are pretty good. We got Helsley on the mound. We win that game. Sick. Chris Hernandez for Double-A is out for a couple months. We sweep the Rays, which is nice. They're not having to... Oh, they're god-awful. Okay, I thought they were going to be okay. There's Bobby Miller. You suck, Bobby. Hate you. I'm glad we beat you. Can we beat the Twins? No, we only take one game against the Twins. Kirk Green's on the mound. We will win that game 6-4. That's huge. We take another one against the Padres with Jaron Jones on the mound. Bachman suffers that loss. Now we take on the A's, who are actually really good this year. But we take 3 of 4 against them. Sick. Awesome. Jaron Jones suffered a loss, though. Can Bybee actually get a win here? Oh, my God. Tanner Bybee, he's getting traded at the deadline. That is for sure. I might even trade him now. I might even trade that man now. He is just trash. How do you go from a 21-win season, a 2.43 ERA, in a Cy Young, to a 1-5 record with a 7.35 and a 1.76 WHIP? Like, what are we talking about here? You're a free agent after the season, and this is the season you're putting up in a contract year. That's crazy. You should be thrown in jail for that kind of season. Castillo's pitching fairly well. Luis Gil's not pitching amazing. Like, Caden Dan is getting rocked, which I'm not surprised by. I didn't think he was ready in the first place, but he had to be up here or we had to get rid of him. Zach Neto's kind of cooled off a little bit as the leadoff man, but Ono Cruz as the number 9 hitter is hitting a lot better. And they switched Mike Trout. Why would you take Christian? I mean, Christian Campbell is also hitting really well, but you can't take Trout out of the lineup when he's hitting 341 at 35 years old, 36 years old. I got to keep Trout in there. And Eiley's gotten hot again, which is nice. And he's developing even better now. Yes, Eiley. Yes, baby. So I'm talking about. Oh, Hoppy's not amazing this season. James Wood's doing fine. John Kenzie's cooled off. Devers is struggling. Rengifo's still hitting really well. We're in a weird spot. We are in a really, really weird spot. Oh, Hoppy's developing still. If he could only play another position. Maybe we move him to DH. John Kenzie goes to first. Perez goes to catcher. Maybe that would be good, but Shawno needs to play too. Oh, we just have a logjam at these positions. We have a logjam at these positions, and they can't play anywhere else. I mean, John Kenzie can play outfield, but I'm not taking out James Wood, O'Neal Cruz, or Mike Trout. So I know Christian Campbell can play the outfield too. We're in a weird spot. We're in a really awkward spot with some of our guys. We just have a logjam at certain positions, which is kind of unfortunate. Trout's still making a ton of money. I kind of hope he retires pretty soon so that he get this money off our books. Rafael Devers is not performing to the levels of his contract, and I kind of hate it. They already switched his player card to a Giants picture. That's pretty crazy. I didn't even notice that. He's been here since year 2. He's been really good the first 2 years, but he might be starting to fall off. That power might be dipping a little bit. Maybe we need to capitalize on his value. How much value does he have? It's a little over a bar. It's not really even a bar and a half. He doesn't have as much value as I was hoping for, and he's got a fat contract. Theo Gillian, who we made a trade for, playing pretty well in AAA. Love to see it. How's Bobby Benedict doing? 3 home runs. I'd expect his power to be more in AA or his home runs to be more with the power that he's got. There might be a world where we move on from Rafael Devers at the deadline. He's simply too expensive. Ooh, it's a contract year for J-Ram, but he's 35. Royce Lewis. He's in a contract year as well. Maybe what we do is we trade Devers for cap room. We just get like a bunch of prospects for him. And then... Ooh, Cam Smith. And then we sign a free agent third baseman. That could be a smart idea. We could go after a Cam Smith type. He's super cheap. He's under arbitration for the next couple of years. There's a world where we can make this happen. I just got to find the right pieces. It's not going to be cheap, that's for sure. Cam Smith is a good player. Rich Navarre, actually hitting pretty well. Nelson Rada would probably have to be part of this deal, wouldn't he? I've been waiting so long for Nelson Rada to make it to the bigs. I just don't think he's ready. Especially when we got Emmanuel Rodriguez. We can't send anybody too expensive over because they don't have the budget to be able to handle this stuff. They can't handle Bybee, that's for sure. Caden Dana and Nelson Rada gets the deal done, but I can't give up on Nelson Rada just yet. He's our best young prospect we have at center field. And obviously I don't want to give up Caden Dana, even though he's not struggling, or he's not playing very well, he's not pitching good at all. But he's just not high enough overall just yet. Marco Rea, I'm not giving up Thomas Gillian. Albert Myers, Escalona. I would consider giving up Marco Rea. We have Gillian, we have Albert Myers, we have Escalona, we have Leo Dominguez, we have Robert Yamazaki, and Josh Garcia. We have a lot of depth in the pitching. And Marco's already 25. So I would consider this. But I just got to find that third piece that pushes this across. And I don't know if we have it in a guy that I would be okay with moving on from. Tuttle gets it so close. I honestly wouldn't be mad at moving on from Christian Moore at this point. He's just not developing like I want him to. I don't think we have it. And we could get rid of Emmanuel Rodriguez. But I think he's got some value. I don't want to move on from him just yet. And there's no other outfielders. I don't know if the deal is going to come together. And that doesn't have to be the deal. I was just kind of hoping because Cam Smith is really good and really young and really cheap that maybe that could be something we do. But we could just go back to what I was saying originally where we just trade for a bunch of young prospects and just do a salary dump type of thing. Send him to a team like the Rays who have a ton of cap room or ton of budget, and we just trade for prospects. That's a possibility. Or I guess it doesn't have to be the Rays, but they were just the first team that had a bunch of money. The Astros have a ton of money. The Rangers have a ton of money. So there's teams out there that have a lot of money that can absorb his contract. We could do that. And Bybee's got similar value. I might just pull the trigger and trade him now because he is just... How is the Cy Young Award winner, the defending Cy Young Award winner, this bad? He's trash. He's garbage. We can't get Paul Skeens. He's making 22.5, so this could also be a salary dump type of situation. Andrew Abbott's injured. That might be a nice little low-key pickup, but he's got a shoulder tear. Maybe we wait till he's healthy again. Let's see. Is there anybody? Schwellenbeck? He's actually pitching really well, but we can't get him. Hagen Smith not having a good year simulation-wise. Neither is Thorpe. Cutter Crawford. Garrett Crochet is probably expensive. Yeah, he's $40 million. We can't do that. We can't really do that. Brian Wu. Woo! Brian Wu's pitching okay. I'd consider a Brian Wu deal, but they wouldn't consider a Tanner Bybee deal, that's for sure. There is Mackenzie Gore. How's he doing? Yeah, he's sucking, because I expected him to suck, because he sucks. Scooble's injured for 3 to 4 weeks with a broken hand. That sucks. He looks like he only pitched 3 games. Man, that's tough. That's tough. Tough out here in the streets. Yuri Perez has a decent ERA. A Yuri Perez deal would be possible. His arbitration money would be pretty expensive. But a Yuri Perez deal, I could theoretically see. It just has to be the right combination of players to help it. But it might be a Christian Moore situation. Or not a Christian Moore situation, a Cam Smith situation is what I wanted to say. Probably wouldn't be able to get him unless we gave up somebody really good. I don't know if there's a trade out there right now that I would like. I mean, Hunter Green would be kind of cool, but he doesn't ever simulate very well. Rhett Lauder's killing it this year. And Rhett Lauder's a really viable option. He's only 25. He's 7-1 with a 1.43 and a 1.08 whip. He's simulating really well. And he's got control. We'll see about that. We'll see. I'll keep Tanner Bybee for now. Maybe he can turn it around. I doubt it. And the first trade wasn't even us. The Yankees trade Felix Cordero for Gerangelo. That's who I wanted. Oh, I wanted Gerangelo because he's the switch pitcher. I forgot about him. So he just got traded to the Twins. I want Durangelo because he's a switch pitcher. Where's he at? Is he a relief pitcher? Where's he at? Oh, no, he's on the Yankees. Duh. He just got traded from the Twins to the Yankees. My bad. Here he is. Or maybe he is. Is he not a switch? Is he not a starter? Oh, there he is. I passed him. Durangelo Saintia, I think is how you pronounce it. He's a switch pitcher. And I've wanted him on my team, but I didn't get him on the offseason. But I want him. And he just got traded to the Yankees. Maybe they don't want him. Maybe they want Marco Rhea. I would do that. I would trade Rhea for Durangelo. I don't think Durangelo simulates very well, but I want him. Yankees, you can't have him. I want him. And if I want him, then I'm going to have to trade with you. But who do you want? Do you want Matthew Lugo? You can have Matthew Lugo if you want. Kyron Paris gets it done. Interesting. Why does Kyron Paris move this across? You can have Jorge Ruiz instead of Matthew Lugo. Is there another combination that gets it across now? Oh, Kyron Paris doesn't get it across anymore. So if we switch to Matthew Lugo, I guess I could consider giving up Kyron Paris. I mean, he's not anything important to me. We could always trade for him again if we need him back. He's not expensive. I want Durangelo on my team, so I'm going to do this deal. Welcome aboard, Durangelo Saintia. I know you just got traded. You've been in a whirlwind type of 24 hours, but you are back on our team. They get Marco Rhea for the Yankees, and it looks like he's going to be starting for them. He's got the Yankee hat on. Well, good luck with that. I don't think he's ready for the big leagues, but maybe he'll surprise me. They've also got Reed Detmers, who we traded at the very beginning of the season, or the series. So, welcome aboard. We've got a new starter in the bullpen, or not in the bullpen, in the minors, because Durangelo is not going to be starting for us up in the big league club. That is for show. Although maybe he should be a bullpen guy instead of Caden Dana. But we can't send Caden Dana down. That's the whole point. So, do you have any options? You have 3. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Go down there and dominate. Go down there and dominate. So that's our first trade of the year, is getting Durangelo on the team. We still have the Bibee deal, and we have a possible Rafael Devers trade. Those are probably the 2 trades that we're going to make this year. We'll just see what happens. So we continue to simulate. We lose 3 games in a row to the Tigers. That's a little brutal. We lose to the Red Sox. Come on, boys. We lose the Red Sox again. Okay. We are on a 6-game losing streak. What has happened? Bibee lost again. A 6-game losing streak is tough. We're still leading the division, but this is out of control right now. A 6-gamer? Really? A 6-gamer? Rogers gets hurt. We lose again. We got to jump in. We got to try to help this team. We are on a 7-game losing streak. What's happening? It is the top of the 7th, 4-3 against the Reds. And we have to try to avoid this season taking a big derail early. We're in the 2nd full month of the year. And we're on a 7-game losing streak right now. So let's figure this the F out. Neto on to 2nd. Renifo, 97 speed, just gets Elly De La Cruz. Man, that was close. That was a little too close. They tied it with Cal Raleigh, the big dumper. You got to be kidding me, bro. You can't be serial right now. You're tying it. We're in the 10th. 2 outs in the 10th. Still 2 outs in the 10th. The bases are loaded. Oh, here we go. It is the bottom of the 10th. 2 outs. Graham Ashcraft is on the mound, but he's tired. His energy is pretty low. All we need is a base hit, and I don't think we got it there. I think that is a fly out to right field, unless that's a home run. Oh, my God, it's over the glove. It's a walk-off. Okay, I didn't think that was going to be the walk-off that it was, but I'll take it. Those are huge W's. W's in chat for the Angels. We end the 7-game losing streak, which we honestly shouldn't have had in the first place. But here we are. I'll take it, I guess. It's a win. And a win is a win is a win. Let's get back on track, please. We got another chance to lose. Can we win this one? Yes, 5-2 we win. Okay, perfect. Let's end the month good. Possibly, question mark. Top of the 9th, James Wood, I'll jump in. All right, in Oriole Park, top of the 9th, 1 out, James Wood at the plate. At least he's been healthy this year. And he's going to smack this into center field. We're going to send the runners to second and third. They should be able to get there, and they do. So he does a job. It's not what I wanted, but he does do a job. He scores, or he moves the runners to second and third for Logan O'Hoppe. And they're going to intentionally walk Logan O'Hoppe to load the bases for Eiley Perez, the rookie, who's hitting .280 on the year. Doesn't have a hit in this game. Come on, Eiley. You were the hero on opening day. Can you be the hero later in the season? He's hitting .333 with runners in scoring position this year, so he's actually performing pretty well, and we've seen him develop right before our eyes. I was late. That's my fault. I missed it. I mistimed it. I was too late on the timing. Sorry, Eiley. I don't want to screw this up for you. I really don't. Whew, that's ball. That's a ball. Huge. Absolutely huge. Come on, Eiley. Be the hero one more time. If that could have just stayed fair. If that could have just stayed fair, that would have done some work. That would have gone triple platinum in Los Angeles. Oh, I was early. Darn it, bro. That was the hit. That was the pitch to hit. And I was early. We will go to extras, possibly. Maybe they walk it off. No, we go to extras. Come on, we need this win. They walked us off. Ah! We are not playing very well in the month of May, are we? Rough end of the month. A really rough end of the month. I mean, we won 2 games the last 2 weeks of the season. That is a tough month. 37-26. Campana, he had a tough month at the plate. Nelson Rada, he never got it going. I don't think Nelson Rada is ever going to be anything. Which might mean we should probably trade him. But I don't know. You never know. Escalante pitched pretty well, though. That's good to see. How is Eiley hitting so far? He's developing. He's 81 overall. He's got the pluses everywhere. He's got 6 home runs. He's hitting .278. Oh, Eiley. I hope you do well. I hope you develop. We're still waiting on Rasmussen. He's coming back pretty soon, though. Our pitching is just diabolically inconsistent. This losing streak that we had was just the worst. I mean, we were just getting killed. Let's simulate a little bit into June here. Rafael Devers, we lose that game. Jarren Duran traded from the Red Sox to the Twins? I didn't see that coming. He's traded for a prospect in Lawrence Katz and Huascar Ynoa. Kind of a blockbuster trade, I mean, low-key. I know that Duran's only like an 80-something overall, but still, that seems like a pretty big trade. He's now in Minnesota. I hope that we're doing well scouting. Let's simulate the series against the Guardians. See what happens. I want to go out with a W, and we do. Okay, so we beat 2-1 against the Guardians. We are 40-29. Did that say that Rasmussen was back? No, he's almost back from his torn groin. We are 40-29. Castillo's actually pitching fairly well, which is kind of hilarious. Bryce Miller's playing well. Jared Jones is not pitching as good as I was hoping he would. I mean, he started out pretty hot. He definitely started out pretty hot. How's Eiley looking in the Rookie of the Year categories? Casas leading the MVP battle right now, or the MVP race. The Rookie of the Year is currently Eiley Perez. Ooh, Max Clark is having a really good rookie year too. But our rookie is better, at least for right now. We'll see if he can hold him off and keep the Rookie of the Year in his grasp. Oh, but that is going to be the end of this episode, the first episode of Season 4. The defending champion LA Angels have started the season fairly well. 40-29 is a really good start halfway through the year, or getting to halfway through the year. we had that rough patch at the end of May, but I don't think that's going to be consistently what happens the rest of the season. I think we should be good. We probably will make a couple trades in the next episode. We will most likely trade Tanner Bybee, which just seems weird because he's coming off of his best season of his career, but he has just absolutely sucked. I mean, look at these ERAs through the past, 6 games. He's been garbage. And we can't have that. So we're probably trading Tanner Bybee, and we might trade Rafael Devers. Maybe he's getting a little bit better, though. I don't know. We'll have to see. He's going to be he's going to be a deadline day trade. I think we might trade Bybee before the deadline. They keep swapping out. Keep Mike Trout in the lineup. He has cooled off a little bit, but he's down to a 71. Oh, Trout. He's going to get so bad. Shawano is hitting so well. We got to get him in the lineup somehow, but I just don't know how. Ohapi's getting hot. Perez, we saw what he was doing. Renifo's doing okay. Devers is getting a little bit hotter. He might be a deadline day decision. Cruz is doing okay as the number 2 hitter and the number 9 hitter. Zach Neto's not doing well as the leadoff man. Do we have another guy that can lead off? Maybe we have Rengifo lead off? That might be something. Maybe we just move around Zach Neto, see what happens, because he is not playing very well at the leadoff spot. Oh, John Kenzie's doing okay. I'm okay with how John Kenzie's performing. James Wood's doing fine. I wish he was doing a little bit better, but he's doing fine. He's played about the same amount of games that he had last year before the injury. Hopefully that doesn't mean he's going to get injured again. Trout's having a great season. I wonder if he's in the All-Star race. Is he battling for the All-Star votes? No, he's not. This is American League. Yeah, he's right here, but he's probably not going to make it. I feel like he should be a little bit higher than that. He's having a pretty good season. Whatever. That's going to do it for the episode. Next one's going to be crazy because it is the draft, the trade deadline, and the All-Star week, so don't miss it. It's going to be crazy. We're going to be trading some people, that's for sure. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.